What is this? Kitab or book? What will you say first? Obviously, you will not call it kitab. You will call it book in English, alright? If I show you a pen, you will say it's pen. You will not say kalam, okay? If I show you this, you will say in English, right? So simple, look. You already know a lot of words, okay, in English. And you already know a lot of sentences which you can construct in English. But the only problem is you don't think in English, okay? So what you have to do? Reminder. Just remind yourself over and over again, okay? Here, whenever you are thinking in Hindi, just say shift, shift. So little by little, it is going to become your habit. Right now, you have not developed, okay? As you can see right now, I am speaking. Do you think I am translating something in my mind? Not. Obviously not, right? Absolutely not. The reason is because I am not thinking in Hindi. I am thinking in English, and the process is happening very fast. Okay, I'm thinking in English, there is a process going on in my mind, and then it is coming on my tongue, and then I'm speaking, right? So the more you are going to do this practice, the more your mind will learn that how not to translate very slow. It will start process very fast, okay? But it is going to happen with practice only, all right? So what you are going to do? Whatever thoughts are coming in your mind, let these thoughts come in Hindi. Obviously, you can't do something where thoughts will automatically come in English. You can't do. But the only thing you can do is, first, you can remind yourself every time, hey, shift, 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 shift. Okay, obviously you are reading in English, you are listening in English, you are speaking in English, obviously you are collecting data, okay, and then that process will happen with that data, and that process will happen so fast gradually, and then you will come up with some beautiful speech without thinking anything. Second, I would say, you are a slave of your phone right now. Now it's time to make your phone your slave. Okay, your phone is gonna be your slave now. So put alarm. I'm sorry if I've said that, because you are literally into your phone every time. That's why I have said that. Have I said wrong? Let me know in the comment section. So look, what you are going to do, simply put your alarm. Okay, put your alarm, and every time, I would say for every hour. You have 24 hours, all right, maybe for 8 hours you sleep, but at least, you know, for 12 hours, 15 hours, your mind is going to remind you that think in English. So I would say put alarm. The moment you are going to put alarm, every time that bell will ring, and you will understand, okay, shift, shift, shift. I have to think in English. I have to think in English. Look, that's how we develop, we build our habit, okay? Just for some days, do it, and after a period of time, you do not need any alarm. That's how your habit works, right? You will make some mental patterns where you do not need any alarm now. You do not need to say shift, shift, right? Your mind will do this shift, shift. One more thing. Mostly you are going to do this thinking in the morning time or at night time. Look, in the morning time, you do not have much thoughts in your mind. Your mind is kind of very free, right? You don't think that much. You just wake up. Even though you try to think something, it takes a lot of effort, right? I would say this time, start thinking in English. In the morning time, just do it. Okay, when you are just waking up, start this time. I'm telling you, if you are going to think this time, in the morning time, throughout the day, you do not need to put that much effort. Okay, because whatever you do in the morning time, that shapes your day. All right. Secondly, you are going to do it at night when you are in that, sleepy mode. Okay, that time you are just going to listen. You are just going to think in English. While lying down in your bed, you are going to do this thinking in English practice. All right. So I'll not tell you that for like how many hours you have to do it or for how many minutes. Obviously, as I've said, first in the morning time and last at night. Look, why I'm not mentioning any timings here, because it's just a minute's job. Okay, every time you will forget, every time you will remember. So it's a job for all day long. Like all day long you are going to do it. Okay, because every time you are going to forget it, and every time you will give a reminder to yourself. Now, let me tell you the order, how you are going to do it, okay? So first thing, the moment you are going to wake up early in the morning, and I would say please, if you are that late riser, that you wake up late, I'm telling you everything is going to be very hectic. I don't know how even you are going to manage this, okay? Start waking up little early and start sleeping little early, then only you will be able to do it, okay? Be little logical, no one else will do it for you, okay? Look, so first thing, whether you are a person who go for a job or you are a mother, your kids are gonna wake up, just wake up little early, okay? First thing which you are going to do is your listenings. The only thing, how? Because when we were little kids, the only practice, the only thing which we used to do is listenings. Believe it or not, I started with this only. Still I do this. Still, that's why I call it very interesting, beautiful formula, LSRWT. Listening, speaking, reading, writing, and thinking in English. I do it in a sequence, okay? Alright, so first thing, you are going to listen in the morning, okay? In the morning, anytime, whether like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, that's totally up to you. But the first activity, before writing, before reading, before everything, the first activity which you will do is you will listen in English. You will reprogram your subconscious mind. You will prepare your mind. You will fill data in English in your mind. That's the first activity you are going to do. And order needs to be in this way. I am damn rigid. I am damn stubborn. I am so ziddi. I'm telling you in this way. I never ever do my order here and there. My order is always first listening means listening. I always listen first and second I do reading. Okay, so that's what you are going to do, because when we were little kids, we had not started speaking first. We had not started reading first. We had not started writing first. The only thing which we were doing is we were listening. Same as reprogram your subconscious mind. Second, morning time is the best time. Just don't go for daytime. Day is kind of very lazy. Evenings are busy. Night is good, but I would say always go for mornings. Mornings are very high, like energies just comes up this time, okay? And you feel so refreshed. I would say in the morning time, do reading, okay? Before going to office, before going to your workplace, whatever job you have, or before your children, if your children are going to wake up, you will not get chance. I would say before everything, morning are the best time. And I can understand if you have night shift, obviously it is going to be little difficult for you, okay? Then you can adjust little bit here and there, okay? So just start before everything. Look, before indulging with the chaos, you are going to wake up, the whole world is going to wake up, people are going to say something, there will be a lot of thoughts which will be arising. Before this, just put some good, beautiful stuff in your mind, okay? Read good books, okay? Trust me, it's been now 2.5 years. I have never ever shifted, my order. My sequence is always same. I'm that rigid, I'm that stubborn, I'm that ziddi with my learnings. After this, the third activity which you are going to do is simply write in the morning time, okay? Simply write. Writing you can do anywhere, whether you can do it at your workplace, okay? Because writing, it doesn't need that much concentration, okay? You might be thinking, yes, it needs concentration, but you are not going to write a book, okay? You're just going to write anything. Yes, reading needs little concentration, okay? Okay, so that's why what you are going to do, you are going to write, but you can write anywhere, okay? As I have mentioned, in the morning time, do writing. If not, whenever you are at your workplace, just whenever you have 5-10 minutes, just write, okay? Obviously, if they see you, the people who are there, they will see that you are doing something good, like you are writing. You are not gossiping, or like you are not doing something which is not even fine for them, okay? All right? So that would be something very noticeable. Second, I would suggest, yes, at night before bed you can do. Okay, but you can decide whether you're going to read before bed or you're going to write, because if you're going to do both the activities, okay, maybe you're going to feel tired, exhausted. 2 activities together at night. Okay, the fourth activity which you are going to do, and it is in order, but you can do it anytime. Yes, you got it. So the fourth activity is thinking. So I have put it into fourth order in this sequence, okay? But you can think anytime. Start from morning, and every time you have to do this shift, and every time you have to think. That's what I used to do a lot. Even though you're going to feel little bit that headache while thinking in English, while doing this shift over and over again. Why? Because some conflict happens between your first and second language in your mind. Okay, now look, the fifth activity which you are going to do is you are going to speak. Okay, you are going to speak in English. And yes, as I have already mentioned at first, that you are going to do small talks, very small talks, like your introduction. You are going to tell about your family, you are going to tell about your hobbies, about your goals, or any particular topic which you are interested in. All right, so the fifth activity which you are going to do is speaking. And why I have put it in fifth? Look, you will do listenings first, then you will read, then you will write, then you will think. Then obviously you will get that confidence automatically, that you will feel like speaking. You will automatically feel like speaking. Okay? And if you think like without doing these activities, I'm telling you, directly you will not feel. What you were doing first, you were listening. So you have filled your data with English. Right? In the morning time, you have filled your data. Then you were reading. You were putting your mouth muscles into practice. Why? Because while reading, you were pronouncing some English words, and I would suggest read out loud. Okay? Third, you have already written in English. You are already thinking in English. So after doing these many activities little by little, automatically you will get the confidence, so you will feel like speaking. Trust me, it used to happen with me. That's why I'm telling you this, that do it in this order. Okay, if you are going to speak directly at first, no, you will not feel that confident. All right, so the last activity you are going to do is you are going to speak, and I have already mentioned what you are going to speak, and I have already mentioned that for how long you are going to speak. Minimum 10 minutes and 15 and maximum you can go for 30 minutes, because most of the applications which are there for free, it is providing us at least 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So maximum you can go for that. Okay, right now you do not need to take any classes, and you do not need to take any subscription. Okay, so little by little first indulge into it, and once you get little confidence, then you can take subscription. And look, the last thing is, trust me, believe it or not, if you are going to do these things consistently, persistently, without stopping, okay, trust me, you will see changes, and you will be shocked, because you are going to get confidence. And look, problems will come. Okay, problems will come. Sometimes you will not be able to read, sometimes you will not be able to write, sometimes you will not be able to speak, right? Problems will come. Life will throw hard times, life will throw tough times. Sometimes you will get some little problems, sometimes you will get big problems, sometimes you will get some busy, and sometimes you will get literally very busy in life, that you will not get chance at all to do anything. These things will happen. But what is that thing which makes you different? Which makes you actually different from others? That you are consistent. It's okay. Life is throwing hard times, you're not getting enough time. Next day, again you are waking up, again you are trying, again you are persistent, because you know it will be happening. Life will be throwing sometimes, life will make me busy, it will be happening, but I will not stop my learnings. Last but not the least thing, I have learned it in 2.5 years, okay? And you are also going to learn it very soon. It took me 1.5 year minimum and 2.5 year maximum to master this language. Now it's your turn, okay? So I would say, don't take major time for minor things. This language is not a big deal. In future, you have literally lot of dreams which you want to get, okay? So if you are going to stop here, then how you are going to achieve many more goals which you have in your life, okay? So don't take major time for minor things. This speaking English is not a big deal, okay? You just have to be little logical, you just have to do what it takes, and you are going to do it, and I am with you. So if you think this video has added any value in your starting communication, so please give thumbs up, share your lovely comments, and don't forget to subscribe this channel if you are new here. And don't forget to press the bell icon so whenever I release new video, you will be notified. Alright? So with this thing, let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.